Alright. Is this thing on? Hello? Is this organic? Hey guys, this is Bonti here. So, make sure I'm going. I am currently making a delivery, which means I'm driving a car. Don't worry, I started this recording before I started driving. I'm not touching the phone. It's just in my pocket, and I'm recording stuff because that's how it be. And so I get kind of tired when I have to drive a lot, and I've been doing a lot of deliveries today, and talking keeps me awake. And so you guys are going to join me in this lovely drive, and that's how life is going to be and everything. And I don't really know what to discuss. I don't want to discuss like just major video updates because not video channel updates because I already do that a lot, and I mean, what's the fun in that? Why not talk about things that, pertain to entertainment, things like that, like the Marvel trailer. Oh my gosh, Avengers Endgame. Oh geez, if you don't like to watch trailers, like if you don't like to be, is this a turn that I need to be on? I don't know. I'm not taking it, so I hope not. If you don't like to watch trailers because you don't want any aspects of a movie spoiled at all, then please fast forward past this video or just move on to the next one, because I may only discuss this entire video. I'll probably discuss more, but you get the idea and all that jazz and stuff like that. But guys, holy crap, just everything, it's so much at once. And I didn't expect them to release a trailer this soon. I mean, Captain Marvel hasn't even come out yet, but the things they chose to show in that is just astounded me. First off, I made a few predictions that they were pretty obvious ones. It's not like I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, I predicted this entire plot of the movie and everything, so I'm not surprised by any of it. But what was it? I knew that Hawkeye was going to be in this one, obviously, but he looks different. So my theory is as follows. I'm going to say that Hawkeye's family disappeared. I'm going to say that they were part of that 50% that was wiped out. And that is definitely my theory in regards to that. Next up is Ant-Man. I don't have a theory. I'm wondering how he got out. Because early in the trailer, you see Bruce Banner. Bruce Banner? Yeah. Right? Yeah. You see him looking at a screen of people who are presumably ones that have disappeared. One of them is Peter Parker, and the other is Ant-Man. Don't remember the name for him. Ant-Man. That's all that I remember. And so, obviously people think, oh, well, he's missing. He disappeared. That sucks. But, at the end of the trailer, he shows up, and he's knocking on the door and everything, and people are really surprised to see him, obviously. But, I don't know, it's interesting to me that in this, the first trailer, they decided to declare that Hawkeye and Ant-Man are definitely going to be in it. And that leads me to believe that they've got something enormous and misleading planned. They're pulling these out, answers to questions that fans are already going to be asking, that they've been asking since Infinity War and since Ant-Man and the Wasp. Because they're just well, no, there's bigger questions that we want you to mull over. We want you to wonder more. different things. So we're just going to let you know that these two people are definitely going to be in the movie. That way, you can go ahead and start really, like, wondering about the big things, like, what's the plan? What is Captain America's plan? That's it. What the heck is going to happen? How? Stark's not going to die in space. Stark's in space, about to run out of oxygen in this trailer. I'm going to assume that Nebula is on the ship with him. It's just the only thing that makes sense to me is that, like Nebula and Tony Stark were the only two people left on that planet after they fought Thanos. So when for whatever reason Tony Stark leaves the planet, I'm going to assume that Nebula decided to go with him. It makes sense, especially since she kind of destroyed her ship, crashing it directly into Thanos. So, assuming they're there together, they're about to die, someone's going to rescue them. So I'm not really worried about that. Stark doesn't seem to be really worried about that either. He's being really casual in his conversation while he's recording the video for Pepper Potts. And let's see. After that, sheesh. Then you get to Black Widow and Cap, and they're discussing things, and Cap seems like he's in a really drastic situation. Like, he's going to pull out all the stops, and if it doesn't work, then he might as well just go ahead and be dead, because he's going to have nothing else. But what is the plan? What is it? And my friend, she theorized that they were going to go and time travel and collect the Infinity Stones throughout time to reverse everything that had happened, which is interesting, but I was like, that's ridiculous. There's no way they're going to do that. But then I looked at the cast list, and there's nothing to really confirm anything like that, but one little thing, it's like some, I don't know, it's some personnel or something, and it's listed as a 1978 like employee of something. I don't recall what that is, but I don't know, it was quite peculiar. So I think maybe a flashback, maybe a little bit of time travel, but I don't know. I'm going to chalk it up to a flashback. I'm going to hope it's that, because if it's all time travel, I don't know. I'm sure that they'd make it awesome, but I'd be skeptical all the way leading up to it. I don't know. My theory is that they're going to use an alternate reality. I believe that's what they went with in the comics. I'm not positive, because although I love Marvel movies, don't get me wrong, I love me some Marvel movies, I've never had the opportunity to buy a lot of comics in my life, and I don't enjoy reading comics online. It's just not the same feel. It's horribly disappointing to do, so I just don't do it. And so because of that, I'm not well informed on quite a bit of stuff, but from what I had heard and the little bit that I read, in order to undo what Thanos did, they had to access an alternate reality and get that alternate reality's set of superheroes to assist them. And if they did that, I think that would be kind of cool. But one thing happened. One thing showed up in the cast list as well that interested me. Pretty much everyone that disappeared in Infinity War is on the cast list for this next one. Now, that could be as simple as, oh, well, awesome, like, we're just going to have one big fantastic scene of everyone reappearing at the end of the movie, and then that'll be about it. But I don't think it's that. I really don't. I think it's going to be that they access the alternate reality. And when they access the alternate reality, they're going to have, like, alternate reality versions of everyone there. Oh, man. I'm hoping that's what it is. What else? Did anything else happen in that trailer? Really at all? There wasn't a lot. I know that there were a lot of little tiny bits and pieces. But overall, it was literally, it was just a teaser trailer, something to kind of get you like, yeah, don't forget, Avengers Endgame is coming. It was like they were revealing the name. They were finally giving us the name of it, which is also something that I called, my friend and I called it together. Avengers Endgame is what I thought it was going to be. There were two things that I thought it would have been. I thought it would have been Avengers Endgame, and this one was less likely. I just thought this one would have been cool, but Avenge Us, which would have been, I don't know. I thought that would have been neat, but hey, that's just how it is. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm also still excited for Captain Marvel. Don't get me wrong. I can't wait to see a young Nick Fury. And even more than that, I'm hoping that it explains his eye patch in the movie, because I think that'd be really cool. And a young Phil Coulson, who actually doesn't look a lot younger than he does in the first Avengers movie. I don't know. I love Phil Coulson. I like Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I'm really far behind on it. Like, absurdly far behind. But that being said, I want to see more. Like, I wish that he would be in Marvel movies again, like, actively. Not just in this Captain Marvel movie. Because he's still alive out there. In Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., he's still in it. There's other people in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. too. It's not just like, oh man, like these people have to be in TV shows. No, this takes place in the same world. And so they have the potential that they could do it if they wanted to. I think that they just believe that the actors on the show are not like big screen caliber actors. Which is, okay, if that's the case. But Phil Coulson, that actor, the actor that plays him, is like he was in the first Avengers movie. He's gonna be in Captain Marvel. They obviously see him as worth using in movies. Put him into some freaking movies. The dude's got a robot arm. He could do some stuff right now. That's awesome. He's awesome. Oh man, he's like a modern day Anakin Skywalker. How cool is that? Think about that. Literally, think about the references that I'm making there, because that's kind of cool. Other than that, though, geez, I haven't seen any other movies, really. I really haven't. I saw Overlord. Yeah, I saw Overlord the other day. It's been a few weeks now, but that was a really good movie. The perfect amount of zombies, really. That's the problem with Nazi zombie movies, is they try so hard. They're like, we need to put so many Nazi zombies into this that we just get rid of the character development. We don't need character development. We don't need them to have personalities or anything like that. People don't, just more Nazi zombies. We need a panning shot of all these Nazi zombies that we got. And that's going to make this movie real awesome, real great, top notch, 10 out of 10. But it doesn't. But this movie got the right amount, and it was an awesome movie. I really, really enjoyed it. It caught me off guard too, because I expected it to be bad. I saw good reviews of it, and I still expected it to be bad, but it did not disappoint me. So I really recommend that you see Overlord. I don't know if it's still in theaters. It might still be in theaters. But if it's not, just get on DVD. I'm not going to recommend that you illegally download it, because that's not allowed. So, you watch the movie. However, whatever means you use to watch the movie, that's your business. Not really mine, per se. But on that note, I am at the location of the delivery, so I'm going to go ahead and end this here. And yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed it. And until the next one, gotta unlock this phone. I'm going to say goodbye.